Good morning, what is going on people? So as you can tell, I've still got this croaky voice, still carrying some disease. But anyway, today's marks the start of my 8-week fat loss. In 8 weeks I'm heading off to Australia, and as I did last year I'm going to be doing a mini cut. Now this time I'm actually going to document it, ideally, hopefully week by week, and just show you what I sort of get up to fitness wise, what I'm doing, and just show you how I do it around life, especially with it being coming towards Christmas now. I'm probably going to be going out a lot more and being a lot more social than usual. Obviously there'll be lots of nights out and catching up with people and drinking, and possibly more time spent in the pub or in a bar than actually in the gym. So yeah, I just want to show you guys how my body sort of progresses over the 8 weeks, give you guys sort of tips you can sort of come back to if you're wanting to lose body fat, lose weight, etc. And just show you how I do it around life, how I do it around work, how I do it around being a normal 24-year-old. I feel like there is so much great content on the internet, but there's not, in my opinion, there's not a great deal that's actually relatable. And when I started like looking a bit more into depth in my fitness, my health, etc. 4 or 5 years ago, that was one of the things I really struggled with. Obviously we've progressed a long way, but again, I don't think personally there's many people giving out sort of practical, relatable, livable advice and showing you how to do it around life, around a full-time job, around long days. Obviously I've shown you guys a typical sort of day in my life, and show you basically how to do it. Yeah, today is the start, today's week 0. Yeah, let's just get it underway. So what I think I'm gonna do is show you guys my weight, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm actually looking like. So today, obviously I'll put my weight, it's fasted, body composition, show you guys, and then at the end of it, I'll be able to show you week by week how I've changed. To go into depth about my weeks in terms of how I'm training, what I'm doing, obviously go into cardio a tiny bit, going into resistance a bit more as well. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys, showing you the journey, because it's all about the journey. So yeah, let's just get it started. So I'm just going to pop upstairs and check my weight and take it from there. Okay, so got a starting weight of 75.4 kilograms. So that's after I've been bulking since about September. So I started off about 68 kilograms and now about 75.4. So it's about 7.5 kilograms up in about 3 months, which isn't too bad. It's pretty decent. Now to actually look at how I physically look, I want to document that and show that as well. That's my current weight and current shape as of Wednesday, and yeah, as you guys can see, I don't have abs. Like, I think this is just common myth that people who go to the gym have abs all the year round. That isn't simply the case for the vast majority of people. Obviously your bodybuilders and your guys who are on social media and YouTube, they most of the time are constantly shredded. But for me, who is someone who works and who is trying to do this fitness thing around life, having abs all year round isn't of a concern to me, is of no interest to me, and for me it's simply unobtainable. Again, a video in the future at some point, I'll put out a complete video about it, but yeah, just want to get rid of that misconception. I don't walk around with abs. I have abs for literally probably 3 weeks a year, and then I go back to a surplus of calories above my total daily energy expenditure, which means that I look fuller, I am fuller, I'm not shredded. It's as simple as that, and it's so I can live the life I lead. Because I don't have abs doesn't mean I'm unhealthy. Let's get that conception straight as well. 75.4 kilos, and my height of 6 foot. That's perfect within normal range of BMI. So yeah, that's the other thing I want to mention as well. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just, again, like I said, fitness around life. I spoke about before why I go to gym and stuff like that. So I just want, again, to just speak to you guys about that. Typically for me, I've never actually calculated my total daily energy expenditure, but it's between 2.9 and 3.1. 2,900, 3,100 calories. When I cut, I gradually reduced my calories to about 2,300, 2,400.
So when I typically around the 3,000, 3,100 mark, obviously I'm not going to be shredded. So again, it looks like I'm out of shape, but I'm not. There's a process behind that. When you're bulking, it's simply to increase strength, increase size, and you have to go into surplus, and you have to lose the abs to be able to do that. So I imagine people will be shocked. Oh my god, he's not shredded. He almost looks fat, but it's not. It's part of the process. So yeah, like I said, that's the current shape as of Wednesday, and I will be documenting this for the 8 weeks and showing you guys that this is how a normal person does it. This is how a person does it around life. Past 12 at night filming this, because again, I haven't finished the video. So again, I'm just being realistic. I'm also a disclaimer, guys. This part of the film is being filmed on a Saturday. Simply didn't have time to film this on Wednesday. So again, a disclaimer. Yeah, looking forward to show you guys the process, seeing how my body changes, see how I do this around life. I've got already in my diary, I've got 2-3 nights out planned. New Year's Eve, I've got a pub crawl, I've got work in between that. I think I'm actually going to Scotland for a week to work, possibly. We'll see how that pans out. The other good thing about this is obviously I did this last year, so I've got a target from last year. So I'll be able to again show you guys how I compared to last year. Again, same 8-week cut, same plan. Obviously cardio may vary slightly, nights out may vary slightly, etc. So at least I can show you. So obviously this was me last year in Oz at a gym in Surfers. Like I said, I genuinely think this is possibly one of the best aesthetics I've ever had. I look bulky, I look reasonably bulky. Like when I cut down normally, I look almost like hollow. I can't really describe it, but people have said like it is noticeable when I go in a full cut. Whereas this was me in Oz last year, and you can tell that I've been cutting, but there's also a lot of size still there, and it's, like I said, that's possibly the best shape I've ever been in. I've got something to compare it to, so again, when this process ends, I can say, right, this is me last year, this is me this year, and sort of explain to you guys whether I'm the same, whether I'm not the same. Realistically, I think I'll be pretty similar on what I think, but we'll see. We'll see how these 8 weeks go. We'll see what crops up in life, and again, I'll be able to show you what happens, etc. Come join me with the journey. And if you guys have any questions about this, please let me know. I have experience of this this is my 4th or 5th year of doing a cutting bulking cycle. It's the 2nd year of doing a mini cut cycle. And obviously I've done all my PT stuff, so again, this is coming from both a practical, I've done the studying to become a PT, and it's also coming from a reality check in terms of my 4 or 5 years of real gym experience, and also 10 years or sort of 8-9 years of being in the gym. Obviously started lifting when I was 16. There's a lot of knowledge behind this that goes into it. It's very processed and it's thought out. Obviously, I hope from previous videos you can see that. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me know what you want, if there's anything we can talk about, if there's anything I can help you guys with, and let's get this mini series into play. So yeah, I'll catch you guys probably on the next episode of the 8-week cut. See you later, guys.